Hi guys, and welcome to this collective reading. I don't know how you have all been feeling, but there has been huge shifts in the timeline recently, and I'm feeling positive shifts. A lot of releasing and letting go. So all of the chaos that can come with that, but also a lot of newness and building on the horizon that feels very exciting. That being said, our reading today is starting off with the message to restore. And there is so much coming through just this one card. So this is a card of recalibration. And it reads at the bottom, time out for you, nature, and shamanic signs. So this is all about preparing yourself for the important work that is coming. So in this card, we have this beautiful, luminous, almost golden dragon. And you can see in its aura that it carries the frequency of the violet ray. And you are just laying here in the middle, curled up, receiving this healing frequency of the violet ray from the golden dragon. It's really beautiful. And this is where you need to be to make space within your own energy field for the growth that is coming. Because without this clearing, things will be too cluttered for the building to have a stable foundation. And like I said in the beginning, there is a lot of growth on the horizon within this collective for all of us. So let me know, have you been feeling this as well? I'm curious, as it's felt very strong and obvious, loud and clear on my end. So at the moment, resting is very important. Taking the time to release what isn't serving you, integrating the lessons that you've been learning, and this clears the space in your energy field to expand your light, right? So you can shine brighter, so you can become this luminous being. And this is being supported really beautifully with the citrine and dandelion card down here. It reads, make a wish, clearing comparison and surrender to magic. So do I start with citrine or dandelion? I'm going to go dandelion because when I think of make a wish, which is the message on the card, it's going to be dandelion all the way. But this is so perfectly paired with restore, because dandelion is such a cleansing and healing plant ally. It's well known as supporting liver health, right? And what does the liver do? It helps to detoxify the body, as well as essentially integrating, right, the good stuff from what we eat, right? Because it filters out, you know, detoxifying the negative, and it holds onto, right, storing the nutrients from our foods. So it's like taking in the good, removing the bad. So it's, the liver is like the filter within this restoration process that we're going through, right? And dandelion, it grows abundantly, right? So I encourage you to, you know, make a tea from the leaves and roots. Even the flower is edible. You can make a really beautiful honey-like syrup from dandelion flowers. It's not actually honey, it just, the syrup that it makes is like honey. It's really simple. I'm sure there are lots of videos like right here on YouTube sharing how, and it's the kind of recipe that you probably already have everything in your house minus the dandelions that you can forage probably within your own garden because they're everywhere, right? And you know, just type in dandelion honey here on YouTube, and I'm sure that lots of videos will pop up. I love even just, you know, picking the leaves in areas where maybe you think dogs are less likely to be weeing. Your own garden, if you don't have a dog, would be a really good place to start. But if you're foraging in the wild, like, you know, look for places that are maybe outside of right along the path. But I really love sauteing the leaves and having them like with the tahini dressing. It pairs really beautifully with it. The whole plant is edible. You can get some really delicious foods from them, really cleansing. Yeah, and connecting with dandelion in this way will really help this restoration process that we are in right now, that you are in right now. And dandelion, like in the more metaphysical way, right? It really brings in this energy of not giving up, right? Of being clever and smart in how you grow so that no matter what comes your way, you will succeed, you will bloom, right? And I say this because, well, many reasons. First off, dandelion is known for growing really deep roots, right? That are nearly impossible to clear away completely. If even the smallest bit stays in the ground, when you pull them up, it will grow and come back. And they will grow and come back in any situation, right? You can have dandelions poking up between pavement, right? Where there is, you know, on the sidewalk, where there is little to nourish it around, right? Where you mow often, dandelions will grow very close to the ground so that the mower blades go over it. Ooh, I just went over that. I'll put that off to the side. Right. But when grown in areas that are left to, you know, to go wild, dandelions will grow very tall, right? Reaching towards the sun. So it knows when it needs to grow close to the earth, and it knows when it's allowed to grow strong and tall. It's such a resourceful plant. Basically, it's saying, no matter what obstacles you put in my way, I'm going to grow, right? If you try to remove them from your garden, they're going to come back. And when they come back, they're going to be smarter about how they grow, so they are less likely to be taken out again, right? So I hope you are understanding how strong of a plant ally this is, right? And this is why we make wishes on their seed, because their energy is one of not giving up, right? It will help you in every way possible to make your wish come true. So what's the lesson here? Don't be pulling the dandelions out of your garden this year, right? Instead, consider making friends with them. And the better you treat them, the more they will want to help you. So keep that in mind. Now, with citrine, this is a crystal of abundance and manifestation, but with where it says clearing comparison, here at the bottom of the card, clearing comparison is this reminder that abundance is about living your truth, not about having lots of material possessions or money, right? So you can feel like you're keeping up with others. So clearing out this feeling that you need to have, right, to fill some void within you. And instead calling in abundance, right, of gratitude that allows you to shift your mindset towards what it is you truly want. And citrine will help you hold the alignment towards manifesting this truth, right? Because it works through the lower chakras all the way up to the upper chakras. So starting at your root, right? So you feel safe and secure, and rising into your creativity, your sacral chakra, right? Asking what it is that you want to birth. What do you want to create? And then, of course, with its beautiful yellow ray, right, it will go straight into the solar plexus, igniting you to do what it is you need to do to make these ideas come to life. And then it continues, right, up through the heart filter, right? So when it gets through the throat chakra, the words you speak reflect your truth. And then up again through the third eye. So you are seeing how to make it all happen and come together, and then straight through the crown. Because when you are living your truth, you are in alignment to receive the messaging from your higher self. So working through the entire chakra column, right? That's that snake energy working all the way up the entire chakra column, rising it in your body to really awaken the frequency of gratitude. That's what this citrine is working with, right? The frequency of gratitude that you get to be exactly who you want to be, right? So this is the building up that we are looking forward to, and why it's so important to make space for all of this beautiful energy to come through, right? We have to let ourselves sit in this healing space if we want to expect growth. So don't let yourself fall victim to calling yourself lazy if you are feeling a bit slower or like you need a break. Instead, consciously use this time for restoration. Now, the tarot card that we have is the Four of Pentacles, and I love the image on this particular card because the more common image of the Four of Pentacles is it's very closed up and almost greedy. But this image has a much more dreamy, positive take. Now the fours in tarot are consolidation cards. So it's about making things real. And then pentacles, right, that's our coins, our earth energy. So this card always carries this message of having the resources to put whatever plans you have into action. So obviously a very positive message to have along with these cards. Since, you know, we are just talking about making our life's wishes manifest, no big deal. Or how about the biggest deal ever? And this card says, okay, you have what you need to make that happen. Thank you. I like that. But the negative connotations that normally are associated with the Four of Pentacles is really wiped out with this image, which is why I love it so much. So instead of having this really material possessive energy that the Four of Pentacles can carry, in this card we've got the Swan, right? Graceful, powerful, transformative, right? With the story of the ugly duckling and it turning into a beautiful swan, right? And swans bring in this very balanced energy of sacred union, really tied into this rising of the Kundalini energy here that we have with the citrine. I just love all of the synchronicities. And we've also got the sun, right, in this portal that the Four of Pentacles is creating for us. And the sun is just the ultimate yes symbol in tarot, right? It's our connection to the divine, right? This is the Christ energy shining through this portal. So like really being in alignment with your higher self and doing what it is you are meant to be doing. What is your true calling in life? All right, so this is about being in a balanced energy, being in alignment with your higher self and your life's purpose, and having everything you need to create that. And this is the Four of Pentacles. So when I say everything you need, this is like the resources, right? The money to back it, or the, you know, the space to back it, the things to back it, the ideas to back it, like everything you need to make this happen is, you know, it's in your pocket. Just take the time right now to restore, right? Such a positive message in the cards today. It is really beautiful. So I really hope you are taking this message to make the space and time for healing and restoration seriously at this point, because if you do, it will serve you well in the near future, right? I really feel like this is May we're looking at with the building and the, you know, the growth. May is bringing a lot of change. I think we will be creating and building a lot in May. This is no joke. So use this time in April to heal and rest and restore, because good things are coming. I hope you have enjoyed this message as much as I have enjoyed being able to share it. If you are looking for a more detailed reading where I connect with your personal guides and team for more specific guidance, I do offer personal readings as well. I will put my email below in the description box, or you can message me on Instagram. I am on there as Nath's Garden as well. It's the same spelling as it is here on my channel. And that's it. Get some rest and enjoy your week. Bye, guys.